you cannot ignore the fact that President Trump himself has a huge role in these different crypto ventures. And to a lot of the critics and skeptics, this is a huge conflict of interest, unprecedented blurring of the line between his business interests and his presidential duties.
그리고 또 한 가지 제가 꼭 말씀드려야 될 것이 대통령님의 평화를 지키는 기간의 미국의 역할을 넘어서서 새롭게 평화를 만들어가는 피스메이커로서의 역할이 정말로 눈에 띄는 것 같습니다.
And one thing that I wanted to say to you is that America's role not as a keeper of peace, but a maker of peace, is being more is emerging more evidently.
유럽, 아시아, 아프리카, 중동 뭐 여러 곳에서의 전쟁들이 이제는 트럼프 대통령님의 역할로 휴전하고 평화가 찾아오고 있습니다.
Many wars in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, and in the Middle East are coming to peace because of the role that you are playing.
세계 지도자 중에 전 세계의 이런 평화 문제에 대통령님처럼 이렇게 관심 가지고 실제로 성과를 낸 경우는 처음으로 보이집니다.
So among the many world leaders, I believe that you are the only leader who has made such accomplishments.
그리고 가급적이면 전 세계에서 유일하게 분단 국가로 남아 있는 한반도의 그 평화를 좀 만들어 주셔서 김정은과도 만나시고 북한에 트럼프 월드도 하나 지어서 거기서 저도 골프도 칠 수 있게 해주시고 그래서 전 세계가 인정하는 정말 세계사적인 평화의 메이커로서의 역할을 꼭 해주시기를 기대합니다.
And I would like to mention that the only remaining divided nation in the world is the Korean Peninsula, and I would like to ask for your role in establishing peace on the Korean Peninsula. So I look forward to your meeting with Chairman Kim Jong-un and construction of a Trump Tower in North Korea and playing golf at that place.
아마 기다리고 있을 것 같습니다. 기다리고 있을 것 같습니다.
So I believe he will be waiting for you.
그리고 마지막으로 든든한 한미 동맹을 기반으로 대한민국이 성장 발전해 왔고 앞으로도 이 한미 동맹을 군사 분야뿐만이 아니라 경제 분야 또 다른 과학 기술 분야까지 다 확장해서 미래형으로 발전시켰으면 좋겠습니다.
Korea was able to attain economic growth and development through our ironclad alliance. And going forward, I hope to develop our alliance into a future-oriented alliance that encompasses areas not only limited to security, but also the economy and science and technology.
대한민국 국민들은 트럼프 대통령님에 대해서 정말로 큰 기대를 가지고 있다는 말씀을 드리면서 다시 한번 이런 시간 내주셔서 감사드립니다.
The Korean people have great expectations for you, Mr. President. Thank you once again for your time.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be with you. I will say that Kim Jong-un and I had a very good relationship, as you remember, and still do.
Now, as I speak, the American president is sitting alongside the South Korean president, giving another set of views and answers to the media. He's not shy with sharing his views in that sense, at least. And the president, his forays, meanwhile, in the background, into cryptocurrency have been getting more attention. His son, Eric, has become one of the most passionate advocates of what the business, the family business, has been doing. Vicky, Huang from the Wall Street Journal has been interviewing Eric Trump and is now on the line. Hi to you, Vicky.
Thank you for having me, John.
Always welcome, Vicky. The Trump family dealings in crypto, they are extensive, aren't they? And they are enormously valuable.
Yes, the Trump family's crypto empire has been ever expanding. It sort of started with the launch of the family's so-called decentralized finance company called World Liberty Financial in September last year. And it has really expanded into meme coins that the president and the first lady launched earlier this year. And Eric Trump and his brother had started this Bitcoin miner called American Bitcoin. And then there are various plans, the launch of the USD1 stablecoin, and soon we're going to have World Liberty Financial's native token, a token called WLFI. It's soon going to become tradable, meaning that retail investors will be able to buy and sell this token. So a lot is happening within the Trump crypto family empire.
Yeah, I mean, Eric Trump, in his interview with you, Vicky, he argues that the family was driven into the crypto business by being pushed away by banks, by, as it were, regular banks. But they've certainly embraced that business, haven't they? They launched the Trump coin, well, just a couple of days before the inauguration. It's fair to say, Vicky, isn't it, that it owes its success to his election as president, that President Trump has been cashing in on his victory. It's quite straightforward.
Yeah, some critics have said that it's fine for the President Trump's children to do business, to get into different industries. However, you cannot ignore the fact that President Trump himself has a huge role in these different crypto ventures. And to a lot of the critics and skeptics, this is a huge conflict of interest, unprecedented blurring of the line between his business interests and his presidential duties. However, and yes, Eric has said that the family, which is historically a real estate business family, they would have never gotten into crypto had it not been for what they believe to be these debanking practices that the family suffered after the Jan 6 riot in 2021. And they really believe that they were sort of driven into the crypto space where a lot of crypto companies were also denied or refused banking services and accounts. Sort of they kind of formed this bound. So he really believed that they were driven into this space out of necessity.
Okay. I mean, critics, as you say, Vicky, are pointing out that you now have the president, whose administration is responsible for regulating the crypto market, gaining enormously from the crypto market. How can that be seen as anything other than a glaring conflict of interest?
A lot of players, really critics and Democrats and third-party ethics lawyers and government watchdogs, they really see this as a glaring conflict of interest. However, a lot of people, mainly in the crypto industry, they see it as the president's validation of this technology, of this innovation. They believe that the president is supporting this technology and make sure that it prospers and grow in the U.S. rather than overseas. So you have these two different sides of views, with the industry itself really kind of praising President Trump for getting into the industry, and they see it as a sign of validation of the technology. But then you also have the critics pointing out the glaring conflict of interest.
Actually, I suppose both things can be true at the same time. Anyway, for now, Vicky Huang from the Wall Street Journal, thank you so much.